How you guys doing today now? Back at you guys with another quick little presentation. Happy March. Today is the first of the month. Look how fast time going, guys. We're in the month of March already. But on this presentation on this beautiful Saturday, look at the leaves coming back already. You can see the leaves coming back on the trees. On this beautiful Saturday though, guys, I want to talk to you guys about overextending yourself to people, guys. And I don't know if you guys have been a victim of overextending yourself to people, because I most certainly have been a victim of overextending myself to people. I had to learn, don't overextend yourself to people who are not overextending themselves to you. Don't overextend yourself to people in general. And I'm not saying you have to be rude to people. I'm not saying that you have to mistreat people. I'm not saying any of those things, guys. But when it comes to dealing with people, guys, it's better to just be cordial. I mean, you can be cordial with people, but don't overextend yourself. In the past, I've been too nice to people, like, especially like in my younger days. I think I'm 35 now, like I'll be 36 this year. I think about in my younger days how, like, back when I was a teenager, when I was in my 20s, I used to just go out of my way to just talk to random people and being friendly with people and things of that nature. And it's not good to be that way, because when you overextend yourself like that to people, being all friendly and just being extra nice like that to people, like, you opening up yourself to people and you making yourself a target. Because let's be honest here, guys, people will definitely take kindness for weakness. And I'm not saying you have to be a dickhead to people. I'm not saying you have to to be rude to people. But what I'm saying is that it's just best to have some boundaries in dealing with people. You don't have to be a dickhead, but you don't have to overextend yourself either. You don't have to be out in public and just strike up conversations with random people, talking to random people about random frivolous stuff. See, I used to do that back when I was in my 20s, back when I was a teenager. But, I was young then. I didn't know no better. But I'm just here to tell you, don't do that, because, like I stated, you never know who you're dealing with when you deal with people. You never know where their mind is at. And you got a lot of evil characters out here. And overextending yourself like that to people and being just overly nice, it can cause you to end up in a bad position. It can cause you to end up getting taken advantage of. And that's what I got myself into, being just too nice and too friendly to people. People would think they can take advantage of you. People would think they can run over you. They'll think they can disrespect you too. So it's best to have some boundaries when it comes to dealing with people. Be cordial, but don't overextend yourself to people. Don't be overly friendly. Don't go out of your way to have random conversations about random stuff with people. Don't do that, because you just never know where a person is at mentally. And I had to learn this. Sometimes it's best to just sit back and listen when it comes to people. Just sit back and take notes, because you can learn a whole lot from listening. You don't always have to be the one engaging. You don't always have to be the one talking to folks. Just sit back and just listen. And if you sit back and you observe enough, you'll start to feel people's energy, and you'll be able to decipher the people that you need to deal with and the people you don't need to deal with. That's why I say, don't go out of your way just being nice and friendly to people, because I truly believe that, and a buddy of mine told me this, being real nice and friendly to people can get you erased off the map too. It can get you knocked off, because You got a lot of evil people out here. And you got people who wake up in the morning trying to see who they can deceive, trying to see who they can take advantage of. You got evil characters out here who think on that level. So you just got to be careful when dealing with folks. You can't go out of your way just talking to random people, being friendly with random people, especially people that you don't, you know, just people out and about. I'll say this, and I had to learn the hard way. You got to be careful dealing with your own relatives. So shoot, if you got to be careful dealing with your own relatives, you know you better be careful when it comes to dealing with anybody else. But these are just life lessons that you learn the older that you get, because I look back on myself in my younger days and I just think to myself, like, what in the world was I doing as an adolescent? Back when I was in my 20s, I just think to myself, like, what was I doing at those ages? Being all nice and friendly and overextending myself to people. You don't do that. You got to be careful when it comes to people, because you got a lot of demons out here. Got a lot of demons. You know, it's a lot of demons out here. And it's better to be on guard than to let your guard down and you end up getting got. And I had to learn, too, that being nice and friendly in this world can cause you to also... I had to learn, too, in this world that being nice and friendly can also cause you to... it could cause you your life if you're not careful. You know? This is why I had to stop doing that. It can cause you your life. You could be dealing with someone who plotting on you, who plotting on doing something to you. You just don't know. So, you know, this is why I say, guys, when it comes to dealing with people, just be careful. Be careful. Use wisdom, guys, when it comes to dealing with people. And just use your own judgment when it comes to dealing with people. If something don't feel right, then it's usually not right, guys. This is why I tell you guys, don't go out of your way just trying to talk to people and just being overly nice. Something just startled me there. Just saw an animal come out of nowhere. But yeah, I'm just telling you guys, just make sure that you use the proper judgment when it comes to people, because going out of your way being Mr. Friendly, you're gonna get taken advantage of. You know, it could even cause you to end up getting erased off the map, like I stated. And going out of your way being extra nice to people too, guys, can cause you to you know, it can cause you to it could just cause you to be a target to people, and that's something you don't want to be, guys. You know, you don't want to be no target to nobody. But because if you a target to people, that ain't gonna end well for you. And then you don't want to give people a lot of information about yourself. The less people know, the better. But you guys have a great day. Talk to you soon.